Let's see here. Rat killer. Born 1st, 1839. Guilty of poisoning, attempted poisoning, theft, stuff like that. Illegal use of chemicals, blah 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 blah. Has mental problems. Heinz Schulman, great chemist. Was up around the age of 21. Yeah. He vanished. Fused to London. Poisoned the officer. Again, vanished. He made a laboratory, it seems. Hey, he was trying to put poison down everybody's water. They became Shelton. And then that's it.
The work table, where Holmes analyzes things.
Perfect. Well done, Watson. Our board is finished. It confirms that the bishop's murderers work for one person, who, amongst other things, possesses a very sophisticated poison. They therefore act for someone more educated than themselves. According to these documents, Hans Schielmann, known as the Rat Killer, was considered the greatest specialist in chemical poison in the world.
Is he at liberty?
Happily, no. He has been held in the high-security wing of London's Westgate prison for many years now.
Then he cannot be the one who concocted the poison.
Don't dismiss him too quickly, Watson. According to Scotland Yard, the man is exceptionally intelligent. For the greatest criminals, prison is but a mere obstacle. Let's plan a little visit to see Mr. Schielmann tomorrow. You remember Wiggins and his gang, the Baker Street irregulars?
Yes, the street urchins, whom you employ upon occasion, and Wiggins is their leader.
Yes. Well, I have hired their services again. I have instructed them to find out the address of the bishop's nephew.
I think he's here.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, my young friend, have you found the information for which the good Dr. Watson is going to pay you?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, it was easy.
Very well, I understand.
That
Here are a
voice.
few pennies.
Thanks, Dr.
Voice
Watson.
is funny
the
as
man
shit,
you're looking for lives
gotta
near
admit.
Kensington.
Does he live
I
alone?
mean,
Yes, but he rents a
it
room
sounds
for an
like
old
Bob
lady.
was trying to
Did
make
she
a
see
voice,
you?
you know.
No, Mr.
High,
Holmes.
squeaky.
No one saw me.
Perfect.
I don't know, probably as a
Watson, give
teenager,
our
who
young friend
knows?
another shilling as a reward for his discretion.
Here we go again. But of course... I'm falling asleep, Holmes. Aren't you tired?
No, I have an exceptional constitution. I can't remember ever having been fatigued by work. Idleness, on the other hand, exhausts me completely. Go to bed, Watson. The night will be short. We leave at dawn.
Wow, this is a real adventure. It's exciting. I like it better than made-up stories. I want to know what happens next. Keep reading.
Kid, how do you know it's not made up?
Ah, I want to listen to.
Oh god, it's the creepy kid again.
My readers must excuse me if I do not describe in full detail here the terrible images which haunted me that night.
I had a sense that something extraordinary would take place, but I was scarcely prepared for the reality of it. Good morning, Holmes. Did you get any rest?
I did not attempt to sleep.
Have you managed to come to any conclusions?
I think that we might follow 3 trails. We can visit Whitechapel to try to discover the identity of the murderers by making inquiries at Dispensary 4661 and at the Whitechapel Street Cemetery.
The poison trail seems more important to me. We should perhaps go to Westgate Prison first to see Hans Shielman.
Yes, and let us not forget the bishop's irascible nephew, whose address we now have, thanks to my Baker Street irregulars. I have located each place on our map of London.
Holmes, let me remind you that we still have not been officially instructed to investigate this affair.
Ah, well, we will just have to hide that small detail.
Yeah, man. I'm Sherlock Holmes. I don't need the law.
What should we do next?
We must explore all our... Whitechapel. Let's go.
Yeah, I want to go take a look at that one place. Oh, what happened? Did it just... Ooh, for a second there I thought it crashed.
Here we are in the heart of Whitechapel. Keep an eye on your wallet, Holmes. This area is the highest for pickpockets in all of the kingdom.
Don't worry about my wallet, Watson. It would be easier to move Big Ben than to steal from me.
Or to borrow a shilling from you.
Amusing, Watson. Really very amusing. Can we move on to more serious matters?
I'm listening, Holmes.
You ain't from round here. You shouldn't stay here. It ain't healthy.
No shit.
Whitechapel Street. We are in one of the main areas in the district. Nothing of interest here.
Ooh, that's singing.
A little polishing on your shoes, mister. They ain't need it.
Come, my lord, a little coin. Oi!
I'm on the streets with my children, all of them babies. Bread, for pity's sake, sir.
Hey man, who you pointing at? Shit, you just pointing at nothing.
I'm on the street.
No, it is unnecessary.
Damn, Holmes.
We haven't got a home or any work. What will become of us?
Lady, I don't know. If you sell your children, eat your children.
They leave us to die like dogs.
Bucks Row, where Polly Nichols met her death under the knife of the Ripper.
And that will be a time for another adventure later on. I have to go backwards on this.
Bucks Row.
Oh, if you guys noticed that it kind of goes up like that, that's because when I click,
Bucks Row.
automatically goes up. What the? Aren't you just talking to a girl?
You ain't from round here. You shouldn't stay here. It ain't healthy.
Oh, that guy's still there.
Come, my lord.
You ain't from round here.
There's nothing left at all. I have to close. Oh, what misery.
Hey, give me a little something, you cheapskate.
Whitechapel Street. We are in one of the main areas.
Oh, man, I thought you said rats. They actually do have
My husband
big-ass
can't pay
rats.
the rent. We've got nowhere to go.
You know, this is what they actually show in London. One of the few games on how it might have been historically. You have tomorrow, something like that.
You're the police. Then do something. People are dying of hunger here.
Burner Street. Burner Street.
Ah, misery is a terrible thing.
Yo, old Tommy. Pedophile. Maybe. Could be. Oh, shit. Watson just scared the shit out of me.
Here's the public dispensary that we're looking for.
Oh, he's still breathing, so he ain't dead. So we'll see. Not doing very much. Just wrecking that area. Okay. Whoa. Forgot there's no jump. So used to FPS's. Why is a woman here too? Man, she must get hammered.
I'm starving. Help me, for pity's sake.
Good day. Please excuse us. Oh, Grant, is it you?
Yes, but wait a moment.
Oh
Watson.
shit, it's Pat from LGR.
It's been years.
I mean,
Since the Faculty of
Perhaps our
Medicine,
best
if my
friends.
memory serves me right.
kinda looks
Yes,
like
we were young and ambitious. I didn't expect to find you here. I thought you had gone to America.
find that I prefer the filth here, amputating gangrenous legs.
Ah,
I'm joking, Watson.
Still think.
Unfortunately, I
Yeah,
was unable
that's
to
the way
leave
it
for
would say
Washington.
too.
I had to give up surgery. So instead, I crouched down in this rat hole, rubbing shoulders with the world's misery.
Grant, treating those in need is a noble calling. You underestimate the importance of your work.
If you say so. It's true that in the beginning I felt as you do, but as time goes by, the more this cursed area seems like hell. You think that nothing can get worse, and the next day you see that it can. Now famine has hit these poor wretches.
One can't always do as one might prefer when one is a doctor.
Grant, I'd like to introduce you to Sherlock Holmes.
Pleased to meet you. Well, no one comes here by chance, therefore I imagine that you need something in particular. How can I help you?
Dr. Grant, we are in possession of a scalpel which was found in an unusual location. Does it come from your dispensary, as we believe?
From its mark, I'd say it was stolen from us. A lot of things disappear from here, you understand? Life is hard in Whitechapel. When the staff find a way of adding to their salary, they rarely hesitate to do so.
Thank you, Doctor. Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
I suggest that we go to the cemetery next to the public dispensary.
This stove is hardly working. That would explain the damp around here.
Incredible. My colleague could at least keep a good fire going for his patients.
Like all the sick lying here, this person is very quiet.
Not surprising, Holmes, this person is too weak. She's obviously suffering from malnutrition, and for more than a few weeks now.
Like all this...
Not surprising.
Closed.
I suggested we...
Like all this...
Not surprising.
A circulating soup kitchen.
Oi, oi! We're giving out free soup after Mass, right here. Don't hesitate. Come get yours. All thanks to Prince Woodville's kind generosity. A ticket for a hot bowl of bacon soup.
Bacon soup.
Excuse me, my good
I had
fellow.
one of those.
You don't look like
Sounds
the
good.
BD.
We're not here for the soup, we're merely passing through. But I would like to commend you for your good charity.
It's the Prince of Woodville who's the charitable one. All I'm doing is filling the bowls. For the first time ever in this area, someone's thinking of the poor people here. Look around you. At every street corner, you'll find someone giving out soup just like me. I grew up here, and I can promise you, it's the first time the toffs have thought about us.
And no one tries to take advantage of this?
No, mister, that's not possible. You have to exchange a ticket against the bowl. The tickets have the day's date on them, and are handed out after Mass. That way no one can cheat.
That way you gotta go to church.
I'm starving. Help me, for pity's sake.
Closed.
Even here, decidedly the poor people have been abandoned to their fate.
Ooh, pigeons, pigeons, and can't stomp on him. Oh well. Worth a try.
Buy my flowers, my lord, for your dear departed.
This cemetery is the very image of Whitechapel. Sinister, frightening, and ill-kept. What a terrible place for one's final rest.
At least hunger no longer gnaws at them.
Hey, it's Ray Babe. Ray Babe.
A leaflet for the soup kitchen. This leaflet is dated for the day after tomorrow. The tickets for the soup kitchen are given out on the same day. Only somebody who works there could have written on it. This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers. Impossible to open it. Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common. This rope is only worn on one side. This rope is only worn on one side. The rope used to tie up the Bishop of Knightsbridge came from this cemetery. It is only worn on the one side because it is used to lower coffins into graves.
The game is afoot. Interesting.
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common. Black and damp earth. Earth freshly turned over, still damp. This dark, damp earth is the same type as that which was found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's home.
It came from a grave, then. Oh, what a lovely thought.
This must be the gravedigger's cabin.
Well, judging by the state of this place, they don't work very often.
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common. Granite. These stones are of the same granite. Black paint. The same black paint covers these stones. This black painted stone is identical to the fragments found in the rope which we analyzed at Baker Street and in the footprints of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers. Everything coincides, Watson. The fragments of granite at the bishop's home came from the tombstones of this cemetery.
As well as the rope that was used to restrain the poor man. One of those used to lower the coffins.
I can think of only two reasons why anyone should happen to spend a great deal of time in a cemetery. Either he is at rest here, or he works here. At least one of the bishop's murderers is employed here.
A shame. If he was at rest here, it would have made our job easier.
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, I think that might be the programmers. Who knows?
Buy my flap.
Let's look for a mobile soup kitchen, Holmes.
Aren't you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy? A bowl of good bacon soup isn't for you, gentlemen.
We're looking for two people called Grape Ape and Kurtz. Do you know them?
Can't you see I'm giving out soup?
Goodbye.
Here, come on.
What should we do now?
Buy my...
Let's try. Maybe we go back to the hospital. Maybe they know.
How can I help you? How can I help you?
What should we do?
I cannot leave.
I'm still not done yet. Something's missing. What could be missing?
A circuit.
Aren't you gonna...
We're look.
Can't you...
We're. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Closed.
Even here.
Closed. Impossible to. This shovel belongs.
Leave me alone.
Sorry, the market is closed. There's no more produce.
Batty Street.
It's the last bread shop open in the area.
We aren't investigating down there, Holmes, are we? Are you sure? We are...
Nothing of interest.
Okay, I'm stumped. For once. Well, there has to be stuff around the Whitechapel. I'm sure I asked those guys plenty of times what the heck's going on, so...
I'm starving.
Holmes, the man from the soup kitchen isn't only in voluntary service. Look.
A money game.
Aren't you gonna leave? You again? You can't have any soup, you're too rich. It's for the poor, not the toffs.
And what would you say to relieving two toffs of their wallets by giving them a chance at dice?
With great pleasure. What do you want to bet?
Your ring against my friend's superb silver watch.
Holmes! I inherited this watch from my brother. It has a great sentimental value.
Watson, show your watch to our friend here.
Done. Make yourselves at home. All right, mister. First who gets 36 points wins.
36 points. Of course, I couldn't read all of that. Thank you. Oh, here we go. If your dice shows the score, all your points for the move or loss. Interesting. Damn it. Yay.
Perfect.
Aren't you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
We win.
Hey, not so fast. we'll play a game.
Out of the question. You have lost. You owe me your ring.
Oh, it means a lot to me, this ring. Me dad gave it me before he died. He choked on his own glass eye. Me mum didn't get over the shock of it, and she killed herself.
Choked on his
by
own
smashing
glass
her
eye.
head open with a wooden leg.
Really?
And she'd only just heard that my sister, who's a prostitute, had caught an embarrassing disease that made all her hair fall out. And worse, our dog got run over when he...
As this ring holds such sentimental value for you, I will allow you to keep it. What would you say to exchanging that
Everyone away from him
against
was
some
licking himself.
information about Grape Ape? That seems like a fair deal.
Grape Ape works with us. He usually deals with the tickets, but we haven't seen him for a few days.
Where is he usually to be found?
Well, last time I saw him, he was with his mates from the dispensary, them that deal with the morgue. Now, that's all I know.
It is quite good enough. Keep your ring, my good man, as a souvenir of your poor father.
A souvenir of me dad, me mum, me sister, and me dog.
One further thing. You said that Grape Ape's friends work at the morgue. Which morgue?
The morgue at the dispensary. I must say, they got a funny job. They wash the dead, dress them, cut their hair. They clean the blood off the floor, chase the rats, stamp on the cockroaches. Mister, I can tell ya, I prefer giving out soup.
There isn't a certain curse amongst the employees.
Listen, we didn't play for info about the whole city. I'm not telling you anything else.
The dispensary has got its own morgue. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I've just told you so. It's the one that all the undertakers prefer. Think about it. It's just next to the cemetery.
Thank you, my good man. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, mister.
Let's go to...
How can I help you?
Tell me, Doctor, do you have a morgue in your dispensary?
Yes, it is the busiest place in the building.
We would like to see it.
The door at the far end. The one with the unpleasant smell.
Very good. Farewell, Doctor.
See you.
Look, Holmes. A list of the recently dead. How sad.
I see names that have something in common.
Let's see. Ferguson, nutrition, nutrition, oh, suicide, poison. Same cause of death, suicide by poison to be buried at the same part of the cemetery. Okay, some of these, they are women that malnutrition. Interesting.
I understand now why my colleague keeps quiet about his morgue. This place is a real mess.
Concentrate, Watson. We must look for clues about Grape Ape's friends.
Well, not too good if it's a skull. Damn. Really? Wow. Tore off his skin. I know that's a piece of art from somewhere, but from where? I can't remember. Damn.
I need something. This is Kurtz's overall, so he really does work at the morgue. Strange that he left his overall here.
Holmes, This is Kurtz. We've just found one of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers.
I need something. I need... I need...
Look at the state of the instruments. They've probably never been cleaned.
A small metal stem.
Snip, snip.
2 keys.
Well, well, this Kurtz was carrying a lot of things.
Perfect.
We must find the place indicated.
How can I help you?
Farewell,
See you.
Doctor. Perfect. It's open. Here, this hut is on the map. Let us search it from top to bottom, Watson.
Oh, what a jumble.
Ooh, X. Yeah, hunt some zombies.
Impossible.
Bags filled with nails. There are a lot of them. Well, really.
I can see a large crack. I'll need something thin. No, I can't. A hole was drilled a short while ago. There is a sack inside this hole. Let us see what is inside it.
We are making headway. How do we know what this means?
Romeo and Juliet.
This message confirms that we are on the right track.
Valuable objects. But what are they doing here? Bags filled with nails. Bags filled...
Look, this chest has been nailed to the floor. This box has been placed so that no one can move or open it. Look.
How is it that there is no room in this cemetery?
Let us hope that the tree is still there. Here is our tree. Let us examine the inscriptions. Sally and John. This design was the last to be done. Sally and John is engraved here as a symbol of their love. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of Nothing of interest. Yes, it must be there. I need some.
Oh, great. I'm a grave robber.
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
You frighten me, Holmes.
This must be the grave. Dig quickly, Watson.
Very well, Holmes. Look, a metal box.
The lock on this box is rather sophisticated.
This box comes from a bank. The criminals must have held onto it after a hold-up.
But how do I know which one to put?